Great to see everyone here. My name is Larry Didway. I'm superintendent for Clackamas ESD, and we are really pleased and honored to welcome you all here tonight for our 9th annual art show, our opportunity to showcase our regional talent and students' artwork from around Clackamas County, representing all 10 of our school districts. Once again, we had great participation from students and teachers, and we are very, very grateful for this event to be continuing as a beloved tradition here at Clackamas ESD. I do want to note that we are videotaping this event, and we'll be posting that on Facebook later this week. And make sure that you check back in. We are going to present nearly 50 awards tonight, so buckle in. But before we get started, we do want to recognize and acknowledge some very special guests here tonight, and our 5 generous sponsors: Pacific Northwest College of Art, Clackamas Community College, Venvino Art Studios, Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts, and members of the Clackamas River Basin Council. These 5 organizations and individuals donate most of the prizes that are awarded here tonight to our students, and they are valued at more than $100,000. So, and with additional opportunities for students to publicly showcase their art. We want to give a special thanks to Anna Miltenberger and Jataya Carr and Riley Curry of PNCA, Nicole Sims and Lori Hall of Clackamas Community College, Janice Kaiser and Sarah Stevens of Venvino Art Studios, Natalie Wood and Angie Stambuck of Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts, David Anderson, Amy Barton, and Bill Monroe of Clackamas River Basin Council. And several of those sponsors are here with us tonight. Would you stand, please, so we can acknowledge you? Woo! Thank you so much for your partnership. But of course, we're here because of 196 students who had their art submitted to this year's show. And these students come, again, from middle schools and high schools across Clackamas County, from all 10 of our public school districts, and they really represent an amazing level of creativity and talent. If you are a student whose work was featured here tonight and displayed in our show, would you please stand so we can celebrate you? And of course, they are here tonight because of 36 teachers who took so much extra time to curate and prep their students and their students' artwork to register it here in our show. All of our participating teachers' names are appearing on the screen behind me, or should be. There we go. And we absolutely could not make this show happen without your enthusiastic partnership. And for those teachers who are here this evening, would you please stand so we can celebrate you? And you can tell they are a quiet and demure bunch. We also want to thank our 11 judges, our panel, who spent many hours adjudicating all of the work that you've been able to view tonight. And all of those folks are also artists themselves and come from different corners of our regional arts community. We want to give sincere gratitude to this year's panel of judges: David Anderson, Shane Blitch, Nora Brodnicki, Rachel Kallman, Dan Olson, Hector Ornelius, Holly Osborne, Gary Redick, and Rennie Simon, Lisa Smith, and Natalie Wood. And some of those judges are here with us tonight. Would you please stand to be acknowledged? And finally, this art show is a huge undertaking, and there are several other individuals who really make it run smoothly, beginning with our amazing Shelley Merlino over here to my right, helping with the awards. She manages many of the logistics for the show, from the art show registration to our return and everything in between, and she is the reason it is so well organized. Our communications manager, Amy and Tony Paul, over here. She oversees many of or most of our visual art show projects, including the creation of our virtual art gallery. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And our custom note cards for all of our winners. And then there are other Clackamas ESD staff members who are helping out tonight, and several of them, including Pam Bonner, Marvin Hill, Mark Dodge, James Sang, and Lori Morgan, have provided support throughout the show. And Pam, in the back there, by the way, made those great buttons featuring artwork that I hope you will pick up if you haven't before you leave. And artist and art instructor David Anderson transports much of the art and curated and set up the entire art exhibit with support from Rennie Simon. James Van Hoos of Creative Asset is videotaping tonight's event, which will be made available on our Facebook page later this week. And Andy Petkus is photographing tonight's event, and you'll see those photos later on our social media sites. And last but not least, our coordinator overall extraordinaire, our strategic communications director, Shirley Skidmore over there, who made it all possible. Yes. Okay, well, we have a special treat for you tonight. We have a special guest speaker. And if you had a chance to browse the art show before this awards ceremony, you've seen countless examples of the students' ability to use art as a tool to express themselves. Sometimes their goal is to deliver joy and delight, but often the art is intended to pull us out of our comfort zone and ask us to question or to think or to explore. And in this year's show, we see powerful themes of environmental awareness, mental health, and social justice in many of the pieces that were on display. So tonight we've asked one of our standout student artists to speak on how she uses her skills so effectively to elevate social justice issues. Kylie Turner is a senior at Oregon City High School, and in 2024, and again this year, she has submitted award-winning work to our art show that requires viewers to pause and absorb powerful messages. We are very grateful she agreed to spend a few minutes tonight talking with you about her art and her work and the artistic process. So please help me in giving a warm welcome to Kylie Turner.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Kylie Turner, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I am a student going through Oregon City High School, and I really enjoy making pieces that can speak without my voice. I've always struggled with speaking, and art helped me find a way to express my voice. So please be nice, this is my first speech. On this day, April 24th, 1960, exactly 65 years ago, Dr. Gilbert R. Mason led the Biloxi Wade-ins. Over 100 Mississippians contributed to a peaceful wade-in on the segregated beach. In the 1950s through the 1960s, many major historical events happened that has impacted present day. They have created many opportunities for young African Americans, including me. Brown v. Board of Education in 1954 worked to make education departments in America desegregated. For the first time in 1957, 9 black students, known as the Little Rock Nine, attended Little Rock Central High School. Driven activists like MLK believed in peaceful marches and protests. To this day, people still use this way to affect change for all different subjects. Another person I would like to highlight is Norma McCorvey, also known as Jane Roe. She was very passionate about reproductive rights and believed women need to have these rights. Many women die each year because they do not have access to safe abortions. This was also known as Roe v. Wade, a decision that was recently overturned in June of 2022. Through my art, I want to disturb the comfortable. Through my art, I want to speak on things that many may be scared of. I was very scared to put my art pieces into an art show because I was afraid of the opinions others had. But I remember that John Lewis always used to say, "Get into good trouble." I will continue to get into good trouble no matter the risk and encourage others to do the same. At this art show last year, I created a piece that made some angry and some cry. This year, I created a piece that asks us to rethink the very fabric of our nation. Art is not meant to comfort us. It's meant to make us confront the uncomfortable truths we often ignore. Sometimes it only takes one piece to shatter our sense of peace and challenge our understanding of the world we live in. In 2024, I created a work called Strange Fruit. This was based off of Billie Holiday's song that addresses lynching, which has a long history tied to racial injustice. With this work, I was trying to bring attention to past and present struggles. It proposes historical things that have happened that the United States education departments try to hide. Everyone should know their history truthfully. This year, I created a piece called the 28th Amendment. In this, I'm using the notion amendment as a metaphor for change, or perhaps a statement on the need for a constitutional shift. With 27 amendments in the Constitution, this piece is creating a void that demands our attention. This is the statement I included with my piece for this show. My art piece highlights the ongoing struggle for basic human rights in America. It represents the exhaustion of fighting for equality and justice for all people, regardless of skin color, gender, nationality, or sexual orientation. The work features protests and activists who have fought for civil rights, women's rights, LGBTQ rights, and immigrant rights, alongside photos of lives lost to racial violence. One powerful image addresses the recent tragedy of 11-year-old Jocelyn Rojo, who took her own life after being threatened with ice by her peers. This piece questions why, in a nation that prides itself on freedom, those who don't meet the American standard are denied basic rights. As a female African-American student, I believe that these past struggles have impacted me and are currently impacting others across America. I like to question why we as a people still have to continue fighting for equality and equity. I question why in 2025, I still feel like an imposter in a country that calls itself free. I question why, in a place I'm supposed to learn and grow, I never feel safe. Why I hope prayers are being sent my way, ensuring I can live another day. Hoping one day, people that are a different race, nationality, woman, are part of the LGBTQ community, and younger generations are treated as human and only human. I have truly valued this experience, and I'd sincerely like to thank all of you guys for your time and attention tonight. And always remember, John Lewis once said, never, ever be afraid to make some noise and get into good trouble, necessary trouble. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie, for sharing that, and we will be watching very closely to see what wonderful things come post-high school for you. It's time to move on to our awards presentation, and before we start with all of our grade level awards, we have some special awards to present from one of our new sponsors, members of the Clackamas River Basin Council. And this watershed protection group has taken note of our art show, and several members joined forces to get more involved this year. They donated funds for 3 cash prizes to be awarded to artworks selected by council members separate from our regular adjudication process. And I'm pleased to introduce Amy Barton of the Clackamas River Basin Council, who will explain more about the council's mission and the criteria for their prizes that they are going to be awarding tonight to 3 students this year.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Amy Barton, and I'm with the Clackamas River Basin Council. I am very honored to be here, especially after hearing from Kylie. We need to give these young, aspiring artists a megaphone and put them outside because these words need to be heard by everybody. First, a little bit about us. We are a nonprofit watershed council, and our mission is to foster partnerships for clean water and to protect the foster partnerships for clean water and to improve fish and wildlife habitat for those who live, work, and recreate within the Clackamas River Basin. That means that all the work that we do is to protect the Clackamas River and all the streams that flow into it. The Clackamas River is a drinking water source, so we want to keep it nice and healthy for everybody. Members of the Clackamas River Basin Council are offering 3 awards for outstanding student works of art, referencing image or concept, outstanding student works of art that reference through image or concept a clean and healthy watershed, protecting our natural river environment and or the restoration of riparian habitat. So, My first award, and I hope that this awardee can come join me up here, is Elisa Avanesian. Is Elisa here? Okay, Elisa might not be here tonight, but I'm going to quickly read about Elisa's piece. This piece is beautifully drawn. It's an image of a frog in a king's velvet robe and jeweled crown. The title describes the growth pattern of a frog as it moves through its life stages, from egg to tadpole to adult, and the title is Metamorphosis. It is this highly sensitive metamorphosis that makes frogs and amphibians an indicator species in the ecosystem, where they often exhibit signs of distress long before an ecosystem can collapse. If a frog goes, so does the watershed. Okay, my next piece is for Dylan Durant. Is Dylan here?
He is not.
Oh, he's not.
Technology. Video of the Sioux. She's at
Yay.
a track meet, relay. Didn't want to root with her team. So, if you want to be here, it's important to her.
Oh, amazing. Congratulations, Dylan. Technology is amazing. Here you are.
And she was working on it for a science project, too.
Oh,
So,
fantastic. Love it. Okay, Dylan's title is The Way It Was. We chose this piece as it shows an almost humorous illustration of wild animals staring wistfully out at a beautiful and clean environment. Garbage is strewn about the room, inferring a future littered with mankind's trash, plastic, and refuse, a place where animals would prefer not to be. But it is the juxtaposition of cartoon-like drawings with the dark implications of an uninhabitable world that brings power to this piece.
thank you.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Our last award goes to Anna Mitchenkoff. Yay, Anna's here. Come on up, Anna. Congratulations. I have this for you, and these awards are $100. Just... Oh, that's not you. There's 3. No, that one's you. There you go. You're welcome. I can read. This ambitious sculptural installation by Anna was chosen because it celebrates the beauty of impermanence by referencing earthly images of life, death, and rebirth. Decomposition as a work of art speaks of humanity's important role in creating a more sustainable future for all to share. Thank you. Congratulations. I'm all done. Yeah.
Can you thank the Clackamas River Basin Council again, please? Thank you for stepping up and making those generous awards. Now we're going to move on to our grade level awards. And as I mentioned earlier, we had nearly 200 entries in this year's show. And they run the creative gamut. There are paintings, drawings, photography, ceramics, and other three-dimensional art. Please know that it is a joy each day to walk through this building while the art show is up. And it just brings a skip to my step every day as I get to pause and look at one more piece that I didn't notice yesterday. And tomorrow, when it all comes down, I'm going to have that post-holiday blues. I just know it. So we've really enjoyed your work. Grade level awards are based on cumulative scores that are coming from all 11 of our judges. And as we said earlier, they are artists themselves, and they specialize in a whole range of media. Our judges are asked to score each piece in the show, keeping the following criteria in mind: visual impact, the overall impression of the piece; originality; composition; and technique. As you might imagine, with this much great art, scoring was very tight, and competition for awards was really fierce. So please know there is far more art worthy of recognition than we can possibly honor individually this evening. Many students winning awards are here with us tonight, so when I call your name, please come forward to accept your prizes, and teachers, feel free to come forward on behalf of your winning student if they are not here. To help me present tonight's awards, I am pleased to be joined by two members of the Clackamas ESD Board of Directors, Chair Linda Brown and Vice Chair John Iman. If you would come up here. Our 7-member board is among the biggest fans of this art show, and their support allows us to continue offering this community event year after year. We do have other board members here with us this evening, and I want to acknowledge them as well. Wade Byers, I know he was here, and Nadine Duffield, Rick Larson. Thank you. All right, so let's dive into the awards. We have great prizes for our 6th through 8th grade winners. And on the screens behind me, you can see the details of all the prizes that we are awarding for middle school students receiving 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, as well as honorable mention recognition. First up, our 3rd place winner at this grade level is Callie Gormley of Rosemont Ridge Middle School for her scratchboard piece. Furry Shadows. And we are awarding 2nd place honors to Amber Hill of Cracksburger Middle School for her lovely oil pastel painting, The Amazing Snowman. Congratulations. And for 1st place at 6th grade, it will be presented to Declan Lewandowski of Wood Middle School. And this is for a colorful pencil drawing, A Light in the Darkness. All right, congratulations. All right, 7th grade. 3rd place in 7th grade is awarded to Otto Mayer of Baker Prairie Middle School. Otto's piece is a ceramic sculpture titled After the Decay. All right, congratulations. And our 2nd place winner is Dylan Durant of Wood Middle School for her thought-provoking drawing and watercolor piece. Back from the track. All right. And finally, our 1st place award is for 7th grade is presented to Avery Cottam of Wood Middle School. Yeah. And this is for her colorful painting entitled Alpine Summer. All right. All right, and for 8th grade, we have one honorable mention to present at this grade level, and that award goes to Riley Carrier of Welch's Middle School. This is Riley's self-portrait painting entitled Me, and she is unable to be here tonight. We're awarding 3rd place to Brian Treviso Corona, also of Welch's Middle School. And this is his vibrant painting and collage, Mr. Morale. And he also is unable to be here this evening. 2nd place at this grade level goes to Emily Harrington of Estacada Middle School. And this is for her photograph, aptly titled Self-Portrait. Great. And our 1st place winner at 8th grade is Paige Granum of Wood Middle School. The title of this eye-catching mixed media piece is Dear Malvina. Congratulations. Let's give a round of applause for our middle school award winners. Okay, so now we're on to high school. We're starting with the ninth grade. And once again, we have great prizes for our ninth grade winners that include a $1,000 PNCA pre-college scholarship, Bambino Art Studios gift cards, sketchbooks and custom note cards, and the opportunity to display artwork in the Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts Youth Exhibit in June, as well as additional gifts from the festival. Our third place winner, is Emma Slaughter of Alliance Charter Academy. And her compelling piece, Ray, incorporates drawing, printmaking, and eraser stamping. Nice. We're presenting our second place award to Elisa Avanesian of Clackamas High School for her colored pencil drawing, Metamorphosis. And she is unable to be here this evening. Oh no, she is. Oh, you're receiving for her. Oh, you're not Elisa. Yeah. That's great. That's right. And our first place award for ninth grade goes to Andy Go of New Urban High School. This is a stunning acrylic painting called Bird Days. Great. Congratulations. As we move on to grades 10, 11, and 12, we have a similar array of great prizes with the addition of a tuition waiver good for one class at Clackamas Community College. We start our 10th grade awards with an honorable mention presentation, and that award goes to Ren Suo of Estacada High School for her beautiful this is for her beautiful mixed media piece, Ode to Self. And we have a tie for third place at this grade level. Our first third place winner is Jocelyn Jones of Wilsonville High School. And this is for an acrylic painting on canvas. It's beautiful.
Jocelyn is not here.
Jocelyn's unable to be here tonight. Our other third place honoree is Wen Trong of Adrian C. Nelson High School. And Wen's piece is a delicate hand-built and glazed totem globe called Garden Dragon. Our second place award goes to Olivia Sheng of West Lynn High School for her colored pencil drawing. This is a piece that every student can relate to. It's titled Early Morning Cram. Thank you. And we are pleased to present first place to the 10th grade category to Saul Altman Meltzer of Sabin Schellenberg. This is for his intricate ceramic piece, Shemritza. Sorry. Did I get it right? Yep. Shemritza. Yeah.
Your work is amazing. Turn around. I'm sorry.
And we're moving on to 11th grade awards. We are awarding 2 honorable mentions for 11th grade. The first of those goes to Olivia Siao of Lake Oswego High School. And this is for her beautiful acrylic painting, Spill. Our second honorable mention award is presented to Olivia Shanley of Oregon City High School. And this is for her very unique ink drawing on a lampshade entitled Poverty. Our 11th grade third place award is presented to Erica Carlson of Molalla High School. And this is for her very striking acrylic painting, Phantom of the Storm.
Got it?
And second place honors go to Isabella Perez of Clackamas High School. And this is for another mesmerizing painting titled Moon River. Isabella looks a lot like someone else. Yeah. Thank you. And our first place winner for 11th grade is Karina Secchi of Westland High School. And this is Karina's eye-catching colored pencil drawing is titled The Undead and the Unseen. Okay, as we move into 12th grade awards, our last grade level category, I want to share one more note about the generosity of Pacific Northwest College of Art. In addition to the scholarships it is offering to our art show's high school award winners, PNCA offers a $1,000 Pathway to PNCA scholarship to all students coming from the high schools in Clackamas County this year. If you're a high school senior interested in this scholarship, your school will have information about it. So many pieces scored highly in the 12th grade that we are awarding 6 honorable mentions. The first of those is presented to Sophia Olson of Molalla High School. And this is for her provocative ceramic piece entitled Addicted. Our next honorable mention award goes to Rachel Khalili of Lake Oswego High School for her And this is for a detailed oil painting, a kitchen counter. So beautiful. And another honorable mention award winner is Ellie Nazarino of Adrian C. Nelson High School. And this is for her appetizing acrylic painting, Junyuk. Fantastic. Our fourth honorable mention award is presented to Ruby Deng of Westland High School. And this is a beautiful charcoal and acrylic piece titled Letter of Apology. Yet another honorable mention award winner is Anna Mitchkinoff. Goodness. Thank you. Anna Mitchenkoff of Clackamas High School is being recognized for her compelling mixed media sculpture, Decomposition. Fantastic. And our final honorable mention award for 12th grade goes to Lucy Completo Vasquez. Lucy's from Oregon City High School, and this is for her spirited acrylic painting, Don't Mean to Toot My Own Horn. Now to our top 3 winners in our highly competitive 12th grade competition. We don't have a third place winner because there was a tie for second place. The first of those second place winners is Kylie Turner. Kylie, again, is an Oregon City High School senior, and we are recognizing her for her thought-provoking acrylic and pastel piece, The 28th Amendment, that you got to hear about. Our other second place winner at 12th grade is Hannah Ferogi of Lake Oswego. And this is for her mouth-watering oil painting, Past the Kimchi. That's great. And we're presenting our first place award to Nikolai Kurashov of Wilsonville High School. This is a masterful ink and acrylic paint drawing, We Are Machine. And Nikolai is not here tonight, but Tia Factor, his teacher, will accept the award.
Oh, thank you so much.
So please join me in a big round of applause for all of our high school winners. So we have several special awards to present tonight that aren't based on grade level. And the first of those comes in a category we call Art Speaks. We ask each of our art show judges to select a piece that they feel sends the most powerful message and tell us why. This year, each of our 11 judges chose a different piece for our Art Speaks Award, which is not surprising given so many amazing artists and options to choose from. Winners of this recognition do receive a $25 Blick Art Supplies gift card, a sketchbook, and other art supplies. And recipients who haven't won additional grade level prizes will also receive custom note cards featuring their art and the opportunity to submit artwork in the Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts Youth Exhibit this summer. Our first Art Speaks winner is Isabella Perez of Clackamas High School for her. The judge who selected this piece wrote, Isabella's painting is beautiful. The way she rendered the face and the hair of the person, her cousin, is soft, delicate, and wonderful. I love that the face is attached to a marble surface and textural pinks, orange, and purples on the right side of the canvas give the work a tactile quality. Our second Art Speaks award is presented to Kylie Turner. Highly sophisticated work, shows concept, idea extraordinarily well, well-conceived and executed. And the next Art Speaks award goes to Karina Secchi of Westland High School. Here are excerpts of comments from the judge who chose this piece and this quote, amazing. The figurative images in this piece appear to be having a conversation. The challenging interaction pulls me closer. The title hints at the concept of the piece, but allows the viewer to make the choice of which it is which. This also may be a comment on current world issues and perhaps the collateral damage from ongoing events. Compositionally, this artwork is quite challenging, loading both sides of the format with visually heavy imagery and leaving the center empty. This open negative space creates a border between opposing images, perhaps like the border between countries. The next winner of Art Speaks Award is Declan Lewandowski of Wood Middle School. The judge who selected this artwork noted, excellent composition of use of color with colored pencil, brings attention to pollution, figures, fish, thoughtfulness, and technique with this particular medium in 6th grade is incredibly impressive. And Art Speaks Award number 5 goes to Alana Butler Coronado of Lake Oswego High School. And this is for her illustration, Modest. The judge making this selection commented, use of consistent style and story over 4 panels, strong use of mixed media techniques, adds richness and texture. Drawing style exhibits unique character, use of color aids and concept. Compositions draw me from across the room. And our next Art Speaks Award winner is Julia Weigel of Wilsonville High School. And this is for her wearable sculpture, Head Tornado. In making this selection, one of our judges wrote, "What a punchy piece of wearable art. I find this object concept timely and immediately effective without taking itself too seriously. A very difficult balance to strike. Well done, Julia. Keep thinking big thoughts." And our seventh, yeah, we can give her another round. Yeah. Our seventh Art Speaks Award is presented to Adina Lozavan of Wilsonville High School. And this is for her acrylic painting, Fleeting Flames. The judge selecting this piece shared, "The lesson of letting things go is one that will serve us not only in high school, but throughout all of our lives. Letting go of things to make room for things that are better for us. This work is also painted excellently. And I love the depth and texture of the candles. Never be afraid of the dark. There will always be another candle to guide you." Our next Art Speaks winner is Emma Slaughter of Alliance Charter Academy. Again, this is for a drawing, Ray, and the judge who chose this piece commented, "It was an easy selection because I kept coming back to it over 2 days. The pen and ink work is exceptional, very confident. With the shading and contour, the face and hair give depth and shape, making all of it feel real. The eyes and gaze are riveting. Great composition, great in all 4 categories." Art Speaks Award number 9 goes to Hannah Ferogi of Lake Oswego High School. In making this selection, one judge wrote, "An excellent representation of what feeds us all, food. This piece has a nice composition, use of perspective, and rendering of light." Nice. And our next Art Speaks Award winner is Dylan Durant of Wood Middle School for her drawing and watercolor piece. Our judge selected this piece, who selected this piece shared, a 7th grader depicting emotion with minimal style. Very impressive. The trash around the animals as they look at photos of the way it was. I'm biased on this one because the idea behind this work is very similar to my work. Very strong title and overall a great piece. And our final Art Speaks Award winner is Frog Slover of Wilsonville High School. Frog's piece is a mixed media painting titled Morning Visit. And in choosing this piece, one judge commented, "I could not look at this piece without getting emotional. It elicits such a deep sense of compassion, grief, and memory. I like to think of cemeteries as beautiful memory museums, and this work captures that message so fully." Our society shies away from talking about loss and death, and the side effect is that we turn cemeteries and memorials into scary places. I wish there were more works like this painting in the world. It might inspire others to see how incredible these spaces are, and it might inspire others to visit the graves of those who have long been forgotten. I think the best gift we can give someone is to remember them so our past, present, and future are always connected. I will remember this work forever. Congratulations again to all of our Art Speaks Award winners. We'll move on now to our Best in Show Award. And this honor goes to the student with the highest cumulative score from all of our judges. The winner of this award will receive $3,000 in renewable PNCA Vision Scholarship, a $1,000 Blick Art Supply gift card, and a sketchbook. And this year, our Best in Show winner is Nikolai Kurashov. Nikolai is from Wilsonville High School, and again, this is for We Are Machine. Thank you. Nice. And we have two more special awards to present this evening. The first is Staff Choice Award. Our tradition at Clackamas ESD is to have our staff vote on their favorite piece in the show. And students opt in to be eligible for this Staff Choice Award because we purchased the winner's piece for $100 for an ongoing display in our building. Not all students want to sell their work, so staff had about 130 pieces to choose from this year. And with that, I am pleased to announce that this year's winner of our Staff Choice Award is Chloe Kim, an 8th grader at Baker Prairie Middle School. And Chloe's beautiful watercolor painting is titled Pacific Mountain Mist and will hang in this building. In addition to her $100 check, Chloe is also receiving a set of note cards featuring her art, a sketchbook, and other art supplies, and the opportunity to submit artwork in the youth art exhibit at this year's Lake Oswego Festival of Festival of Arts for Youth. And to present our final award, I am pleased to welcome Jada Rupley, retired superintendent of Clackamas ESD, to help me present it. You want to grab the kid? Quite simply, there wouldn't be a Clackamas ESD art show without Jada. Throughout her education career, she has been a champion of the arts, and it was her vision and commitment that led to the creation of this show 9 years ago to recognize the talent of our regional student artists. Our Superintendent's Choice Award is named in her honor, so thank you, Jada. Thank you for being here tonight. So this is the one award in the show that I have the privilege to select, and we will purchase this student's art for $100 to display permanently in our building as well. And once again, only students who are willing to sell their art have their pieces considered. I'm pleased to present this year's Jada Rupley's Superintendent's Choice Award to Lily Horn, a senior at Estacada High School. This is for her gorgeous charcoal drawing, Forgotten in My Eyes, Stored in My Heart. Lily's work captures more than a landscape. It evokes a memory, a place of peace, and a deep connection to nature. Her piece reminds us of the importance of stepping away from the screens and into the spaces that ground us. Lily, thank you for sharing your vision and reminding us where we find our truest selves. And in addition, thank you. In addition to her $100 check, Lily is receiving a set of note cards featuring her art, a sketchbook, and other art supplies, and the opportunity to submit artwork to the youth art exhibit at this year's Lake Oswego Festival of the Arts. So, I saw Jan over there. I saw that. I want to say thank you to all of you for coming. I want to say again thank you to all of the students who were willing to submit their work and to share your talent and your vision with us. Thank you to the teachers for supporting and inspiring them. And thank you to all of our sponsors for making this event possible. I want to remind you that tonight's event was taped and will be posted on Facebook in the next few days. And congratulations to all of our award winners. Feel free to stay and browse through the entire art show if you didn't get a chance earlier. Otherwise, have a great evening, and thank you for coming tonight.